Welcome to another episode of Math Snacks with Miss Glovely and Miss Wonderful. Miss Glovely, we've got a beautiful semicircle here. It almost looks like a sun, like the sun's coming up.
It does. It looks like this could be the horizon line.
It does. I do know a few things about this horizon line. I know from this point to this point, you're going to be impressed.
Okay.
This point all the way around, if I was to measure that angle, I know that it is 180 degrees.
That is very, very good. I am very impressed, Miss Wonderful.
But you know what I don't get?
What?
Is I know that, and it's a beautiful sunrise, but I don't know what that has to do with property of triangles.
Well, let's see if we can figure that out together.
Okay.
Okay, I would like for you to take this semicircle, and I want you to cut it into 3 pieces. So I want you to make a cut here and a cut there, and see what shapes you have.
Okay. Does it matter where I cut it?
It does. There you go. There's one piece.
How many? 3?
And now you need another one. Another cut. And I don't care where you cut it. Okay, we have 3 pieces. Now, if we turn those 3 pieces so that the points are vertices, we should be able to arrange these so that we have, and you may have to extend it down, and we may actually have to It should be able to make the shape of a
But we need this to kind of line up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there it goes. There it is.
There you go.
Because I could see the triangle. Can I dot around
You
it?
can dot around it.
It's like here is. I might have to move that one up a little.
Move it out a little, but you get the idea. Oops. There you go. And if you came
Okay.
straight across,
You're running off
the
paper.
map, off the paper.
I can see that that would make a
Make a
triangle.
triangle. There you go. So we took a semicircle and we made 3 cuts, and then we laid those
I'm moving it over to get it better
so
in
that
the
people
screen.
can see that.
Uh-huh.
And it makes the shape of a triangle. So, with our 3 vertices of our triangle having been cut from the semicircle, what should we be able to figure out about the 3 angles of any triangle?
I'm labeling them so I don't
A,
get
B.
them confused.
Okay, A, B, and C. There you go.
Well, because when they were in this shape, they were 180 degrees.
Right.
And
Has that changed?
That hasn't changed at all.
No, we just rearranged them so they made a different shape. Instead of a semicircle, now we've made a triangle. So that should lead us to one of those properties of triangles.
That's good, because you know what? Whenever I have to fill out all that paper and have to figure out, they always have a missing angle. It's like, I can't remember. Is there 45 degrees in a triangle? Is there 360 degrees? I can never remember how many degrees there are.
Should we practice it a different way?
Sure.
Okay, let's take the triangle this time.
This is a triangle.
And this time, I'm going to have you cut off those angles. Just snip or even tear.
Can I label them first so I
Sure,
remember which
sure.
ones they are?
Okay, there's,
I'm going to call them A, B, C again.
okay, A, B, and C. And you're just going to, where you've drawn your line, you're just going to cut or tear. It doesn't even have to be pretty. You can just tear it off.
Cool. I like to tear paper.
Okay.
And what do I do with that?
How about if we can just toss that away? Woo! Now, if you'll put your number line back down so that we know we have a 180 degree straight line.
There's my straight line.
And then you lay your pieces along.
They should fit perfectly.
They should. Oops, let's go the right direction, though. I need to put the points together,
Okay.
the angles together. They
I
should
bet
fit and
this
make
was
a
Or
semicircle.
180 degrees.
Exactly. Now, do you think it'll work for every triangle?
I don't know. That was a pretty big triangle.
That was a pretty big one.
I bet it doesn't work for small ones.
Let's try a smaller one and see if
Okay.
you could do the same thing. We also know that we have 3 different types of triangles. I wonder if it works for all types of
I
triangles.
don't know. We right now, which is this? This is an equilateral. It looks like a scalene, maybe, to me. With the 3 sides are different lengths.
Could be.
Yeah, I did learn something from you, Miss Glovely.
There you go. I'm glad.
Okay. Let me try.
Okay, you put them on there. I'll hold the line down.
And I wrote that because I don't want to get confused and put the wrong side down.
Right, you want the angles in.
So
I'll hold that
C,
one.
And there's B.
Right.
And there's
A.
A.
And once again, they've formed that perfect straight line with those 3 angles, don't they?
They make 180 degrees.
They do. Want to try one more?
One more.
Okay.
Try a different kind of triangle.
Okay, how about one that's a right triangle?
A right triangle. It's right because it's facing this direction, right?
No, it has to do with this angle right here.
I know, it's facing right.
Oh, but what if I turn it this way? Is it still a right triangle?
Now it's a left triangle.
No, it's still a right triangle.
Oh.
Still has a 90-degree angle. Okay, so let's try.
You mean it has to do with the degrees and not the way it's facing?
Exactly. It's 90 degrees. Okay.
I'll try the same thing. Here
Okay.
I've got A, and I'm going to move A and B and C.
I do love you, Miss Wonderful. You have such a good sense of humor.
Well, that's because I've got such a great teacher.
Oh, well, thank
Can you tell I'm kind of teacher's pet?
Could be.
Okay. Here's A.
Oh, got to face in.
Oh, it's got to face inward.
Yes.
The angles have to face in
toward, yep.
to make 300. To make 180 degrees.
Yep, that's right. And there's B.
B. And this angle going in will
Should be
make...
straight up and down because it was your 90-degree angle. There you go.
And a 90-degree angle had 45 degrees on that angle.
What?
No? Oh, it has 90 degrees.
It has 90 degrees. There you go.
90 degrees on that angle because this is the 90.
So these
Those two have to equal
90. That's right. That's
Are
right.
they like complementary angles or something like
These
that?
two would be complementary angles. That's correct.
I
Well, that's
know.
a whole nother math
That's
snack. We better not talk about complementary angles.
Okay. So that works no matter what kind of triangle I choose.
No
Can I try one?
Sure.
You've been giving me triangles. I'm going to make my own triangles.
Okay, you make your own.
I'm going to cut this thing down to be a real... You know, I wanted to make it long and skinny, and I didn't succeed here.
Oh, there's going to be... Ooh, okay.
wanna-
That is a really different shape, isn't it?
But let's see if it works for that.
Okay. Because
Again, I'm putting them on because I don't want to get myself confused.
Okay.
This is a tiny angle.
It is a tiny angle. Let's see if we flip him around. So he's facing in.
See?
I'll hold him.
You like to ride motorcycles?
No, these were still a pair of my grandmother's gloves. They aren't motorcycle gloves. I'm sure she never rode a motorcycle.
Oh, they look like my husband's motorcycle gloves.
Well, you're a little racier than I am.
Hey, look, it works for that one even.
Yes, it does.
So, that will help me remember that all triangles are 180 degrees.
The three,
Even if they're...
right, the 3 angles always total up to 180 degrees, no matter what shape they are or what type of triangle.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us in another episode of Math Snacks with Miss Glovely and Miss Wonderful.